Hi, my name is Theodore Cottingham, and I am teaching you so that you don't need me to teach you. My love is present, and I am conveying my love for you not to need me anymore in this form as a teacher, preacher, guide, encourager, cheerleader, but for you to see your opportunity to become the great opportunity in your shoes. So I bid you love. I bid you adieu not, or am I changing how I am teaching now? For you to learn, to teach you another way than you've always been taught. For I teach you to learn within you. For you to go inside of you and learn and become the covenant of disagreement, not again, but the covenant of choice or the covenant of creation. The covenant of Meonics I offer you to become the real me, regal me, royal me. Meonics in love with love. Meonicers are. And this is a school of creation. It bears my name right now. But I'm asking you to bear yours. And how will you spell that? And what will you mean by it? Will you become a school? Are you willing to teach? Are you willing to become the leader of followers who become leaders now and need you not again? Will you see the progression of maturity? I'm leading you not to need me. I don't want you to need me, my love, or my teaching. I ask you to come into the maturity of you, where you begin to channel you. Oh yeah, I know. Hard for some to grasp that because, of course, I used to say, learn to channel God. Channel the Holy Spirit, channel the inner voice, the inner me, the inner Christ. The Christ, become the Christ, becoming the voice, becoming one. Becoming who you are really without this flesh on. So that we no longer need the housing of it. We no longer look at ourselves as a vessel for spirit, for knowledge, for agency, for being. Because I am, are. A race of I amers. I am that I am. More than I am thought it was. I am is coming into maturity. Not to need a simple answer, but to be the breath of God through your nostrils. The breath of God, the breath of love, the breath of unconditional love. The breath that you begin to breathe God as channeling you, your creation of, for you to recreate you. I like that. So this is a lesson in Meonics. This is the school of creation. A school for you to put on your resume, not a school so that you don't need one. A school for you to come into your power, to come into your love, to mature it, to need not a thing from mankind. This is a lesson in Meonics, the Meonics path, the Meonics covenant, the Meonics curriculum. I introduced to you this day the Meonics curriculum. If you haven't seen it as a curriculum, I have failed to articulate it as such. And for that, I am sorry. But I'm seeing more and more. I'm maturing as I teach. I teach to mature. I teach to learn. I teach to be me. What am I? The living word that comes through me for you to come through you so that you are not silent anymore. You don't remain on a pew in a church or a back row, but you begin to lead. This is a school of leadership, 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 leadership among the cosmos, not just limited to Earth. And if you are going to go out there, you need to be prepared. And the way you prepare is within you. You prepare to become who you really are, not subject to breath of flesh. You become the breath of the Almighty King, the Almighty Queen, the Almighty Lakshmi. You become, what do you want? What do you want to become? What do you want? What will you do? What will you do to become what you want to become or accomplish? Why do you love? You love certain things. You love certain people, certain emotions, certain feelings. Is that what we give our life to? Thinking we're right, thinking we're animals not, but on the top of the food chain? Or do we have a consciousness? Are we really conscious? Or should the question be asked a different way? Are we really conscious? Are we fully conscious? Conscious? Are we conscious of all that we are? Are we conscious of our power? Jesus said, if you believe in me, you'll do the works I do and greater. Well, if that's a correct statement, there must be more to the story than we've always been taught. The Meonics Curriculum begins with database 1. There are many more databases now. Database 1 consists of 7 volumes. In total, 2,400 lessons that I channeled to you, for you, to be me, not in flesh. Me, the power of, the grace, the privilege, the leadership, the Almighty, the I Am. What is I Am? A race? So what does a person in the I Am race look like? Oh, I like that. Well, an immediate answer. I point you to John 3:8. Again, in the Bible, I draw from the Bible, very much so. John 3:8. When Jesus was asked, Jesus said, the wind. You see the wind? You hear the wind? The wind. You don't know where it comes from or where it goes. So like is everyone who is born of the Spirit. So we become not limited to our flesh. A new creation. A new creation is not limited to the flesh, the physical, visible, empirical world. This is Meonics. This is a school of leadership. It's not a school to get a degree, to get a better job. This is the school you come to, for when you graduate, you won't need one. You won't need a job. You'll teach. You'll be. Be what? A new creation. And I am a member of I am. A light body, a body of light. Not needing the breath in your nostrils. Why do you worry so much about what comes out of the breath of man? There's so much more to the story. And this is Meonics. And the picture that I had on the beginning of this live broadcast was this one. Pick up your pen. Why am I saying pick up your pen? Because I am teaching you to pick up your pen and write something. This is a school. In this school, there are assignments. There is a path, the Meonics path, for you to become I am. I am something other than flesh. I am more than flesh. You are more than flesh. And you have the power to conceive the Spirit, conceive a new beginning. A new beginning. Not limited to man. Not under the authority of patriarchy. Begin by picking up your pen. Picking up your pen? Why? Where do I get this instruction from? The words that I have channeled, the lessons that I have channeled, beginning in Database 1, the Meonics Covenant. You can find the link on my website, TheodoreCottingham.com. So you see, if you come to my website, TheodoreCottingham.com, you can click on a link, the Meonics Covenant. And that takes you to a screen like this, where you can input what you want to search for. It's online. No charge. I give you me. I give you what I've been through. I give you my knowledge. I give you my consciousness. Or do you grow it? Or am I giving you, providing a seed for your consciousness to conceive the same consciousness? So this is the screen where you can search the Meonics Covenant. And I've already typed in, pick up your pen. And then if I click search and I scroll down, I have all of these lessons, all of these files have the phrase, they contain the phrase, verbatim phrase, because I put it in quotes, pick up your pen. The Meonics covenant, the Meonics path is at the central core of this school, the school of creation, for you to create you anew, a new being, a being of light. A being of light where you can do all the things Jesus did and more. Where you begin to understand the message, the real message. So what will you find when you search the Meonics covenant for the phrase, pick up your pen? 25 lessons. 25 lessons encourage you, speak, to pick up your pen. I'm going to read you a few. Asking, inviting, washing your feet with my love, I will, if you will pick up your pen and write to me surrenderedly, doing the process I have given you. Have you picked up your pen? Have you picked up your pen lately? Will you please? Will you pick up your pen and write and write and write and trust me to come? Come unto my simpletons exercises not, but pick up your pen and look this phrase up. I love you, reader, hearer. I love you so much. Pick up your pen, O reader, hearer, and write your response to my invitation to you. Writing my words, shall you all now with one accord, picking up your pens, writing with my hands in unison, the love that knows no bounds. Please write me again, all of you, please. These are just, what I'm reading to you are the first. I'm reading to you where that phrase, pick up your pen, exists in that lesson. So, you see, the lesson. So like lesson 1.7.109, what is that? Do you know? Will you know? You must know if you're in this school. 1.7.109, Database 1, Volume 7, Lesson 109. Question me not tomorrow about these things, but pick up your pens and write me today about these things while you think about them. One 5.134. Write your name here. And there's a blank space for you to write your name here, compelling you to pick up your pen, see the day of great opportunity. 1.7.175. The day of the Lord? Have you studied it? Written papers about it? Picking up your pen to write me? Will I not answer the me's question? Pick up your pen and let me be me. You see, I'm going to open another browser. Because I'd like to give you a little more. little technological things can be challenging sometimes. And for whatever reason, on my devices, the Chrome browser won't open automatically the PDF files of Database 1, the Meonics Covenant. But Firefox, the browser, Firefox will, with no hesitation, even though I have changed and dealt with the settings on Chrome multiple times. I don't know why. But so now I'm looking at what I just showed you, a screen. I'm looking at it on Firefox. And so I can read these sentences where that phrase, pick up your pen, is, and I can select any of them I want to. You can select any of them you want to, that you may be drawn to or curious about. And you can click that little hyperlink and it will take you to that lesson. And that lesson may be a half a page, it may be 10 pages long. But some you can see in Firefox, you can see how my little search engine highlights the phrase. And so you can go through it. This is information for you to become the real you so that you no longer lack any good thing. So that you are not dependent on man's breath or a woman's purse or a man's legacy or a rich man's table. This is where you begin to channel you begin to channel another love, an infinite love, infinite power. You see, the story has been so truncated and corrupted by Christianity and all sorts of religion. But the story, the spark in you still exists. The stump of Jesse. If you're willing to learn, are you willing to learn this as a school, for you to school you? Autonomous learning? You see, I haven't laid out a plan. This is not laid out like a normal school, college, university, where everything's 101, 102, 201, 202. Here's a little segment. Here's a few paragraphs. Here's a chapter. Read the chapter and answer the questions. Master the material. Memorize the equation. So I said, pick up your pen. This is a lesson for you to become you so that you will not need me. Whether I'm here or not any given day, whether I die, whether I resurrect, regardless, you, my friend, become who no longer says to Jesus, you've been teaching all day. The people are hungry. Should we go to town and buy them food? Jesus said, you feed them. Right? But they didn't know how. They had not become their word, their power. They didn't know how to feed the 5,000 with 2 loaves. Or 2 fish and 5 loaves. They didn't know. So Jesus went out and he fed them. I am asking you to depend no more on a didactic learning system. Or what learning system are you? Are you willing to learn from within? Where you come into the holy place where you're no longer studying to show yourself approved, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. But you come into the Holy of Holies, the place, not of remembrance, but the place of creation. New manna, new wisdom, new knowledge, discovering your power to do what? Tap into it? No. Control it? No. Control other people? Make money? No. To become who you really are. If you become who you really are, you're a person of incomplete love no more. You begin to see the completion, the maturity of the mind of God, of unconditional love. And this is the way you grow it. And love is given these 2,400 lessons for you to begin and asked you to start a school. Begin with the one you're in. The school you create, you see, is within you, where you begin to come into the holy place and learn to channel unlimited, infinite, first person, eternal love. For you to grow. So I mentioned, I search on that phrase, and it comes up, what was it, 20 or 20 something lessons. So I click on the first one, 1.1.65. So I'll read you a few short paragraphs. This is what you will find in Database 1, the Meonics Path, the Meonics Covenant, the Meonics Curriculum for the school. This is a lesson. And you to see you in these words to help bring yours forth, for you to birth the living word, for you to birth the living word, to birth words like these that will live, that will spring up, sprout, and be the tree of life, with the tree of knowledge that never dies and never requires you to commit to something else. So 1.1.65. Ted, I'm going to take you and fling you across my body, and you will watch me, and they will watch me, and all will be astounded at what I am doing through you. Can anything good come out of Nazareth? They said of me. And they'll say that about you from Tulsa, from America, from a simple man who plays with no airs, no gamesmanship of their ministry. You are simple, for you are obedient and complex. You try not to be. Paragraph 2. You are mine and I am yours, and I love you. I died for you. I thought of you. You were in me when I died and when I arose and when I gave gifts to man, to you, to the readers and hearers of these words. I love you, Ted. I love you. I love you. 3. Oh, how I want to call their name, their name, their name, your name. Oh, reader, your name, oh, hearer, your name, your name, your name. And have you write my words to you, through you, to mine, for me. Oh, pick up your pen. Oh, pick up your pen and not quibble and question Ted as much as quibble and question me. I am speaking to Ted, and I want to speak to you. 4. Please pick up your pen. Cut off and cut out all distractions and begin asking me about these words. And ask me if I will write through you and see what I say. I may not. Today, tomorrow, or next week. But be assured, if you quest after me, I will not disappoint. I told him years ago he would help people reach the point in 6 months that took him 6 years. Now trust me, try me, test me, and see if I am who I say I am. See if I will do what I say I will do. See if my promises are true. To Ted, to you, to your seed and your generation, you spawn an influence for my truth, my gospel, my lambs. Test me, try with me, and see what I will say and what I will do with you, you. You see, this is about you. It's not about me. You find my name in here many times, but it's not about me. It's about you seeing you in these words so that you bring forth your living word through you. Oh, here's the next. This is not about Ted. This is verse 7, paragraph 7. This is about me, and it's about you. It's about your righteousness, your eternity, your right now, and what you'll set aside to know me. To know me like Ted knows me, like I want to be known, in intimacy, in my chambers, where all other distractions are quelled and your focus is on me. Me. Even if things swirl all around you in activity, you can enter my presence and my chambers and commune at table with me and forfeit not my provision for your life, for your week, for your day, for your right now. And you who think I am kidding, watch me. Watch me. Watch me leave you behind in the new things I do and what I am doing at light speed, my light speed, my light speed. My table is set before you, and my servant humbles himself before you, before me and you, to listen, to write, to publish, to email, to stand up, to lead, and not look back. You can write these things. First person love, channeling this kind of love, this kind of manna, this kind of instruction each day. 11. Why do you insist on listening to mere men? So many voices warmongering, selling their information at your expense, your time, allowing them to program your thinking about who I am, what I do, how I do it, and what is going on in your world. If you will but come and investigate me, learn of me, investigate me, and learn of me at my knee, and inquiry make, and consistently place your pen in your hand, will I not speak? Will I not speak? Come now. Will I not speak? I will speak. And you must guts forth with some guts and fortitude and tenacity and confidence and stand up to the forces that tell you you're nothing. And you cannot hear my voice and pen my words as my servant does. Come now. Come now. Now, not later. Investigate, inquire. Make a list of questions and bring them to me. Bring them. Bring them before me. Lay them on your altar and ask them. Ask them out loud, addressing me. I am. And I am. Will I am you. I will come in the sincere. I will come and the sincere in heart, the truly sincere in heart. I will not disappoint. Stand up this day to the forces that would strike you down and rob and kill and destroy your present, destroy your family, destroy your lambs, destroy my design in you, destroy your future, and separate you eternally from me if you let them. For that is their goal, that is their objective, to delay, divert, to destroy. But O Ted, O hearer, O reader, O lamb, receive my freedom this day. Please let me freedomize you and take you on my wings so I can place you under my wings and commune with you. And you can write my words. Write my words. You can write my words and commune with me as much as Ted does. You can communicate me as much as any prophet, pastor, teacher, evangelist, bishop, rabbi, or person in authority given by man. For today, this, now, what I'm doing is giving you, O reader, hearer, the promise that was promised. I give you this day me. Unreservedly me. Unreservedly me. All of me you care to have and will come quest for and seek me with your whole heart. That's about 2/3 of that lesson. Pick up your pen. And see, that is just one lesson. I penned that July 30th, 2003. 1.1.65. That's database 1, volume 1, the 65th lesson. So what did it say? Pick up your pen. You can have all of me you want. The full consciousness, I give you me. You see, a growth process, a learning process, a schooling process. This is a curriculum. This is the Meonics path, the Meonics covenant, the Meonics curriculum. Meon, where does that word come from? I'm glad you ask. Search. Search. You see, just like when you come to my website, right? Oh, I can't get this thing. There it is. Okay. When you come, when you see, you'll see now on my website, TheodoreCottingham.com, I have a college of equals. This is a school. You don't come into this school as an underling, as an underprivileged something or other. You come in willing to ignite the spark. Stump of Jesse? Oh, I don't know. A candle that's never snuffed out? An idea. A seed. Jesus didn't want worship. Never. Jesus said, if you believe in me, do the things I do. Be what I am. Become who I am. Create the consciousness I have within me. Open the portal. Be not worried about false teachers or a new age label or something you're not used to. It takes guts. The lesson said guts, right? Takes guts. Guts to come into the holy place. It takes guts to channel. But there's no fear in perfect love. Remember? If you ask love for a fish, will love give you a stone? No. So after you read the lesson, I invite you to reread it. Pick up your pen, outline it, write the key phrases. Surrenderedly. Surrenderedly means you're not forcing your neurons, your power, your light, the energy in your brain to respond as programmed. But to open to a channel, open the portal within you of first person, the first person voice of unconditional love. And see what thoughts, new thoughts come about. And begin to write those and give those voice. Because you see, when you come into the presence of love, pure love will go. And that little candle wick, that little thought that was back there somewhere in your mind from your birth, before your birth, that you may still have the connection, the power, the light, that you may not be limited to flesh. Unconditional love goes. I've wept so many times when I would be writing those words. There would be times when an overwhelming love beyond anything and I would cry. It's not like I thought of any response or wanted any response. There are times the tears literally dropped off of my face onto my writing. Pick up your pen. Be willing to pick up your pen. This is about writing the first person words of God, the first person words of unconditional love. No matter what you want to call it God or not, call it Christ, call it spirit of whatever. But this is about unconditional love that will guide, lead into all truth, all truth that you're it. And anything that restricts you is not the voice I'm speaking about listening to. And you must learn the difference. And I love you. And this is the Meonics path, the Meonics covenant, the Meonics broadcast, the Meonics voice, the me, the real you. The you that tastes love. You come to a table where it's not pure silence, where you're trying to create something with your neurons, your enigma machine, your brain. This is where you come humbly as a little child. And learn what love is. To, in fact, redefine who you are. Love will redefine what you are. Love will give you grace for what somebody else has done, not. Love will teach you to grow it, where you experience it. This is an experiential college, a university, birthing, a school, not a religion, but of love in two shoes. So you begin to write your name here in all those spots. In database 1, there's about a dozen where it says, write your name here. You find these things. This is a unique path. It's not set out for you. You don't finish in 70 weeks exactly. Where did that come from? 70 weeks? I don't know. You can check with Joel. The seed of the perfect. The seed of perfection. The seed of the infinite eternal is within you. That candle, that stump, that's something. Let love pervade. Let love permeate. Do not diminish you in your own eyes any longer. Do not think you are unworthy. Do not think your righteousness is as filthy rags, because, my friend, that's not the God I know. The God that talks to me tells me, I love you over and over and over, and calls my name. Tells me things unknowable. Leads me into a realm. Kisses my lips. Experiencing communion that cannot be contained by mortal man. And this is what this school is about. And maybe I'm just now getting to where I can articulate more of it and share it with you, for you, to lead you no longer to a trough of other man's words, no longer to religion, but to the effervescent river of unconditional love. Pick up your pen. Pick up your pen. But there's a way you pick it up. And talk about it, I could, I guess, for a week. Maybe I'll have some seminars again this year. I haven't had a week-long conference. I did 21 week-long conferences in Tulsa. The last one I did was 2008. I love you. Need me not. Lead you into the holy place. Pick up your pen. Deal with it. Face fear. Wilt not. Don't bring forth a withered hand unless you want it to be healed. see your power, see who you are, see your love, see your riches, your grace, your glory. The seed of the perfect is within you. Mature it by the living word. Come into now your grace, your power, your provision, and the precepts of man will melt away because you're no longer engaging in the war of good and evil. You're no longer appropriating your power to fight the idea, the concept, the vision of Satan. When you walk in your power, you don't need to carry a gun. You won't want one. A sword. Won't need one. You, my friend, are becoming a new creation if you're willing to become a race of light. And in the race of light, all are equals. There's no hierarchy. And that's why I put on my website a college of equals. There's nobody under you, nobody over you. Leaders? Yes. Teachers? Yes. You see, if you come into my words and you begin to actually know I thought so often about 70 weeks. 70 weeks is about 18 months. 18 months is, I could say, a semester. 3 semesters of about 6 months each. Gosh, I haven't shared this in years. So what was so precious and alive in me you see the analogy, the tie, the metaphor of 70 weeks to be the perfect. That's the fulfillment of the new covenant. So I saw the idea of 3 semesters in the way that school works. The first 6 months when you come into it, you learn, you become acquainted, you learn the nomenclature, you learn how database 1 is structured and what it's all about, and you learn to lessonate, you learn to map, you're beginning to lead, and that all of that you begin to operate in the beginning of a fullness of leadership that you didn't know you could attain, reach, or develop. And you grow yourself into it with other equals doing the same thing. And that's the first 6 months. And then the beginning of the second semester, when new students come in into their first semester, you are the guides for all those coming in, so that you begin to hold their hand. You begin to be the training wheels for those who come in their first semester, you who are in your second semester. You develop, you mature. You're still writing. You're still picking up your pen every day, and you're helping them, the new ones who come in, have the confidence to pick up their pen, and you're showing them how to search, how to find, how to develop, how to write, how to learn a new learning system from within. And then new students come in, and those that you taught teach them. And now, you who come into your third semester, begin to lead in a new way, to develop, not just within the walls of the past, but into the cosmos, outside of your comfort zone. You set up your own website. You set up your own school. You begin doing recordings just like this, where you begin to flow and let love flow and let love teach. You begin to channel online. You begin to channel live. You begin to broadcast. You step into your leadership in a realm not even imagined by a lot of people. And that's the third semester. With a focus on graduation in 70 weeks? No, you don't limit it to that. The amount of time you operate in this school, maybe longer or shorter, it depends on you. Every path is unique because every person is unique, and you're unique. And I love you. And I ask you to give not your power to the dogs who want you to oath to them. Be in a college of equals, Meonics school, the Meonics covenant, the Meonics path. I've called your name. I call your name. I call you love. Be love in your two shoes this day to you, in your mirror, your family, your friends. War not with a soul. War not with any soul. War not with a religion and all that portrays a world going to hell in a handbasket or not. Worry not. Worry not about a thing. Become who you really are. Because in the path of power, path of grace, the path of Meonics, to be the real me. So that you, if you ask Jesus, and Jesus says, you feed them. You reply, okay. You're not like those disciples that didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do. How could they feed all that crowd? They didn't know. They didn't have the message. They had not grown the understanding, the fulfillment, the full awareness, the full consciousness. They had not perfected the crown, the perfect crown of righteousness. Web of neurons, no longer the web of deceit, but the fullness of creation of the Creator who creates it all again, one by one. That's why there's no big mass rapture where everything's going to be perfectly blissful for you. If you see love in the face, if you meet love face to face, you grow it. You meet it in the holy place and you write the words. And the words write you, you write the words. The words write you. Are you conceiving the word or is the word conceiving you? Or are you becoming one? Like Jesus prayed in John 17. Are you the created no longer? Or are you the creator? Or are you dissolving the distinction? Because the consciousness of pure love walks in your shoes. I pray so this day. My name is Theodore Cottingham. An hour with love. I love you. Share these words. Love them. Allow yours to come forth. And write the first person words. Oh, jury, not. Or are you the chosen people? Are you the chosen one, the chosen race of light, the light people? The chosen race are people of every nation, tribe, and tongue on earth and farther. Now come into your blessing? No, come into your opportunity. Return to joy. Create peace and never fight the conflict again that wants to pose as the visible empirical real. Be the real you. Okay, I love you. This is a lesson in the School of Me, School of the Inner Voice, School of Christ, University of the New Covenant, College of Equals, School of Creation, School of You. If you will see your name written here and the radiance coming forth through your words, so that when you begin to see and feel and expand and experience unconditional love, you also blow on it. Caressingly. Gentle lover, nimble heart. Gentle lover, nimble heart. I love you. TheodoreCottingham.com. I love you. Be in this school. Choose this school if you want to choose you and not abdicate the great opportunity for the adventure of all time to become timeless. I love you. See you later. Write me. Box 34 in Eureka Springs if you want to. Become a member of the school. Email list. Subscribe to this channel. It's all before you. Have a good day. A new day in the creation power of you, so that you don't need me anymore.